to introduce our third speaker for tonight. So may I call on the 2021 LO President of JCI Iligan Dayang Dayang, Ma'am May Onga. Let's give her a virtual round of applause.
Yes, good evening to all. Our third speaker is living with cerebral palsy. She graduated with a bachelor's degree in information technology in AMA Computer College, Biñan campus. She's now working in the city government of Binan as a writer and IT specialist. She is currently on her thesis to complete her Master of Science in Information Technology degree at University of Perpetual Help Systems, Laguna, Philippines. She was a former trainee of the Department of Information and Communications Technology. Her love for data analytics led her to volunteer in an international organization. Now, she is the website coordinator and the co-lead for its Manila chapter. On December 2020, she gained an international certification for dashboard specialist from TIBCO and Singapore Management University. She is also a member of the Analytics Association of the Philippines and JCI Biñan, Inc. Everybody, help me welcome our third speaker, Ms. Raquel Sara Castro.
Hello. Gising pa. Yes, gising pa.
Yes po.
Let me share my screen. Okay. Let me share my story. It is a life story of the faithfulness of God. So, let me begin. Okay. To thrive is to grow, develop, and be successful. So, thriving is part of my life. It is my account. Breaking barriers is what summarizes my life. I broke every challenge because God gave me a supportive family. They love me, courageous, and daring. And so my childhood and my elementary days is quite enjoyable because I played Moro, Sipa, Tumbang Preso, and Patintero. But bullies are everywhere. So even though there are bullies, I think I handled them with wisdom that comes from the Lord. So I felt love and raised well by my family. So love is an ingredient to be successful in terms of the disability part. I grew up away from my parents and siblings until high school. So, bakit? Kasi, gusto ni mami na matutukan ako. Kaya nag-sacrifice sila na hindi ako makasama. And look what they have now. And in terms lang ng high school. So, bale, ang ano ko dyan, taganood lang. Kasi hindi ako nagpa-participate. So, my high school days. So, I was a geek that time. So, bahay ko lang. Kasi, my disability has hindered me from, socializing to people. Kasi, I'm a teenager. So, may mga changes na hindi mo maipaliwanag yun. So, may mga crush din ako. So, I never enjoyed from no date at all. So sad. But I ended up fourth honorable mention. First choice ko nung college is journalism. Kasi malayo yung school. So I have to shift from journalism and I ended up with the information technology bachelor's degree. So, and yung mga barkada ko. Fun days. So I got to experience to cut classes. But I was a dyslexic for 2 consecutive years. I thought it really easy for me to get a job because of my grades. But I ended up unemployed for 10 years that old. So, may mga in-applyan ako. Pero nakikita nila yung disability ko. Instead na yung ability ko. So, masaya pero yung napaka-bless yung mga persons with disability ngayon. Kasi, may na corporate responsibility ng mga company na may na silang incentive before hindi pa implement yun. So, I ended up unemployed. I tried to apply for almost 20 companies, but no one wants to step forward with my employment. So I ended up freelance. I was a thesis consultant before, and then programming them, and then web design. I juggled it with the church work. So, nag-youth ministry ako. Nag-Sunday school teacher ako. I led the young adult ministry, and I'm part of the music ministry. So, hindi po ako kanta. So, when I got the chance to write novels, 2014, nag-write ako ng When Fate Speaks Time. So, romance siya. And then, I joined different writing classes. And then, about romance. Kasi gusto kong kiligin kahit nasa writing lang. So, then, I become unstoppable, and I write this kind of books. Makikita niyo sila sa Amazon, and then this password and promote ko na din. So, this is one of the launches that we organized as a group to climb the change. So, this is my goal is to write for that. But the market kasi nag-aano siya ng mga explicit na mga scenes na hindi ko kayang isulat. So I quit writing. And then let's share. I am not trying to please people. I want to please God. So, ayan na yung dream ko sa City Hall. So, I was trying to apply sa PWID. And then, ayun na, nagka-work na ako because of Ma'am Des di Magila. So, salamat po. Discrimination is everywhere. Every day. Yung tipong tingin pa lang, nakakamatay na. Tinangta mo na ulo hanggang paa. Tapos, may sinasabi pa na kaya nila hindi ko naiintindihan. But I really try. That's just for me. But for my sector, the person with disabilities. So I became a scholar sa DICT, and the video that I shared my story, it became viral. So nag-viral siya for mga 9,000 na yata yung views. So, yun. I became the ambassador of digital PH. So, ito, how for PH, or after the graduation. So, nagsinsin na siya. And then, I'm serving as a young adult leader then. So, I traveled from Laguna to Cebu to speak. Laguna to Pampanga to speak. And I enjoyed every moment of it. Kasi nakaka-inspire ka ng mga tao. So, and then I was one of the speakers in the Philippine Impact Sourcing Conference. And then I became a breakout speaker at the National Conference Summit. So, nag-travel ako mag-isa. Yes. Ang tapa ko. Nag-travel ako mag-isa. Papuntang Cebu. Ayaw pa kung pakawalan ng nanay ko. But, eventually, pinayagan na akong mag-spread ng news. Yan. And then, ito yung mga classmates ko nung nag-masters ako. I am a scholar ng JCI of Binan. Salamat po, Mayor, Vice. And then, I organize a dance for a course. Kasi yung tatay ko, nag-undergo siya ng dialysis for 5 years na din bago siya nawala. And then bago siya nawala, nakapag-organize ako ng ganyan for him. So, we can have it again for JCI Binan. Ang mga ano dito ay mga dialysis ng Bibron, Southwood. Nag-provide kami ng treatment, tapos mga kailangan nila, like injection. Ayan. So, ayun dati ko, sadly, he died before the pandemic. So, he died January 2020. And sabi ko, nung nag-pandemic na, sabi ko, thank you, Lord, kasi kung ngayon siya namatay, baka hindi na namin siya makita. Kasi it's a blessing in disguise for all of us na he joined the Lord before the pandemic. And then this is my thesis. It is called the development of an effective local government unit data analytics framework for the city of Binan. So it's my way of giving back to the city. Kasi sila yung nagpaaral sa akin and I want to give back. So I got to invite the Senator Angara and then our city mayor and the host. The host is from the ICT before and then ngayon ano sa Sineda as division chief ng Sineda. So, ayan yung mga classes ko. It's part of my journey and I want to take this opportunity to thank JCI Binan for empowering persons with disabilities. Salamat po kasi kailangan namin ng push para maging empowerment na yung model din ng charity. So that's my goal. To help them improve their lives and not loaning out to them, but giving them the power to just be themselves and just to empower. So, goals. Ang goals ko po ay madami akong goals. So, I want to finish my master's. Dalawang books na depending. So, meron akong dalawang unedited books pa na kailangan kong i-work out after the master diploma. So, and then I'm saving up for the PhD in either Philippines, Australia, or the US. Depende po sa love life. Depende yun sa love life. So, wala pa akong love life na hindi ka na. So, I want to finish my PhD and get married simply and travel the world with the one. Wow. So let me end with this quote. Be brave and courageous and wait patiently for the Lord. This is my goal, to wait patiently for the Lord. And then, this is the next step from my previous speaking engagement. Kapag walang opportunidad na nagbubukas, magawa ka ng pinto. Kapag binuksan mo ang pinto, huwag mo isasara. Kailangan nakabukas yan para sa ibang tao. Try with me. Let's change the world. Thank you po.
Wow, thank you so much for that inspiring story, Ate, Ma'am Raquel. Okay, so based from what you have shared with us, I know it's not very easy for you to share your past, especially yung part na nabully ka. So I know kasi there are some facts na talaga nagiging trauma yung pagbubuli. So, I'm very proud of you that you were able to overcome that incident because some of the people or some of the students were not able to overcome those things. And I'm very proud of you po. So, and also and one thing that is good with your story po is that even though you encountered challenges, difficulties, failures po, you were able to to go get your goals po. So you never stop. Okay? So you still have goals in the future and that's good. And pag sa love life naman po, God will provide you the love life that you want po. You just have to wait po. Opo. So may mga bagay kasi talaga na hindi minamadali. Pero your story is very inspiring for all of us. Do not give up and also to strive more. Go for the goal. Okay? Even though that a person has this kind of disability, that person should not be defined by their disability. So you're more than that disability. Okay, so thank you so much, Ma'am Raquel. Okay, Ma'am Rocky. Okay, so I'll open the floor for questions or any insights from the participants. Okay, so you could type your questions po in the chat box or you could mute yourself, unmute yourself rather. Okay, I have one question, Ma'am Rocky. So, how did you, what are the things that you do to overcome those bullies or
Siguro,
those certain scenarios?
um,
Or what are the techniques or ways that you could share with our participants who maybe some of them are experiencing discrimination or maybe abuse? So what would be your tips or advice for them?
siguro maging deadma.
Okay, just ignore them kasi 'di ba ma'am, pag pag lalo nating pinansin, so lalo sila magpapapansin. Okay? So tama naman po 'yun.
Deadma lang. And then ipag-pray sila. Kasi may mga problema yan behind that. So kailangan ipag-pray natin sila. And may problema din kasi yung mga bulis na tinatawag na hindi nila mailabas sa bahay. So, nilalabas nila sa sa school, halimbawa. Diba? So, let's understand them and let's spread love. Wow.
Okay po. So, thank you po. So, we need also to pray for them. Tama naman po si Ma'am Rocky. So, there are certain reason kung bakit siya ginagawa ng mga bully. So, sabi nga po niya kanina, so, possible na there's happening inside the house, then nare-release niya lang dun sa tao na yun. However, it's in a negative way. Okay, so yes, tama po. Ipag-pray natin and also to understand them po. So, I think there are goodness pa naman po inside their hearts po. Okay? So, wow, sabi po ni Sir Ace, love, love, love nga, sabi ni Chris Aquino. Okay, spread the love. Okay, so, our dear participant, any question from for our third speaker for tonight? So, if you don't have any question, I have a question for the participants. Okay, so if no one will ask questions, okay lang ba, Ma'am Raquel, I would ask question to the participants? Okay, so dear participants, I have just one question for all of you. What are your insights for tonight? What are the things that you have learned or gained from the webinar? Okay, let's start first. May nagre-request the PWD President of San Antonio, Miss Leia Geronimo. Can you unmute yourself, ma'am? Can you share to us what are your insights or the things that you have gained from the three speakers? Hello, Ma'am Leia. Okay, so I'm not quite sure if nahihiya si Ma'am Leia or is there a problem with the internet? Okay, sige, let's have another one. Okay, so let's have from JCI Biñan, Jomed Arcega. Hello, Jomed. Can you unmute yourself? Naku, mukhang nahihiya na lahat ng participants. Okay, so eating daw na kumakain daw muna si Jomed. Sige, let's have another one. Let's have Ma'am Mary Joy Valenzuela. From JCI Silang Cattleya. Ma'am Mary Joy. Okay, so merong comment si okay, so let's have po Press Cheska. Hello, Press Cheska. Can you give your insights, your knowledge gained from this webinar po? Press Cheska, kindly unmute yourself. Go, go, go. Press Cheska. Ako mukhang nahihiya si Press Cheska. Okay, so mukhang nahihiya lahat. May I call on Press Christine? Any insights po and knowledge gained from the webinar po?
For me, I'm so proud of, especially yung sa senior ni Raquel. It gives us parang a wider perspective ng pinagdadaanan ng mga PWD. So kanina talagang, sis, medyo pinipigilan ko lang kanina yung emotions ko, pero talagang sobrang na-touch ako sa lahat ng achievements niya, sa lahat ng pag-strive niya sa studies, sa lahat. Napakasipag na tao ni Raquel. And napaka-talented, super talented. So hindi hindrance yung disability o yung kung anong meron siya because nagagawa niya yung mga bagay na hindi nagagawa ng iba. So ako talaga sobrang saludo ako sa iyo, Sis Raquel. And of course, sa ating mga speakers kanina, kay Attorney Loris and Attorney Jeanette, madami akong natutunan na very limited lang din yung alam ko about the other rights of the PWD. So sana in JCI, we can implement more activities and projects for PWD na hindi natin nagagawa before, aside from the mga gift giving or aside sa mga projects na the usual nating ginagawa. So for me, this is an eye-opener for us na makapag-isip pa tayo ng mga bagay na makakapag-contribute para sa mga brothers and sisters natin na with disability. So yun. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Press Christine. So there is a comment here from ASDD Janet. So PWDs are no different from us. In more ways, we are more disabled than them when we choose animosity, ignorance, and indifference toward PWDs. Yes, that's very true po. That we need to be aware of these cases po. And also, we are all equal in this world po. Okay, then also, how about naman po, last one, can we have po RVP, Mark Sige? Can you share to us your insights and the things that you have learned from this webinar po? RVP? Hello, RVP Mark? Okay, so I'm not quite sure kung there's technical problems po with RVP Mark. Okay. So now, may nagre-request po, anyone from JCI Caloocan who wants to share their insights.
Hello everyone.
Hello po.
Yes, this is Jahan Castro from JCI Caloocan Northgate. So, first of all, congratulations to JCI Biñan and all the co-hosts of this Pinay Power project. Sobrang na-touch ako and very informative yung first two sessions. Tapos itong third, sobrang nakaka-inspire ng story. And I learned that the Philippines, our country, needs to work double time in pushing for more policies for inclusivity. So sana ang tingin natin sa mga brothers and sisters natin na PWDs ay hindi sila liabilities, kundi they are still part of our society, they are still part of our community. And yun, sana mas marami pang policies na maipasa for inclusivity para sa ating mga PWDs. Thank you.
Thank you so much po, sir, for giving your insight, and also for those people who share po their insight. Thank you so much po. And also, I would like also to thank the three speakers po for tonight for inspiring us and also giving us inspiration and also the ideas and knowledge about the laws of PWD. Okay, so because for me, some of the laws such as the Magna Carta and also some of the legal issues is very new to me. So I'm very thankful that that you have given me more knowledge about it so that I could be aware of our situation here in the Philippines. Thank you so much po.
Sorry, Rete, ako pala ako. Sorry. Sorry.
Sige po, RVP.
Ayun, sorry. Ay, sorry. Nag-ano kasi ako ng mic, so nakasa kabila ako. So, ayun. So, very napaka ganda po nung ating event po tonight. So, unang-una, napaka lapit po sa puso ng JCI Biñan ng mga PWD po namin. So, dahil meron po kaming isang project na tinatawag namin Takbulag. So, bukod po dito ay isa sa naging project before ng aking kapatid na si Marian. So dito din po para sa mga PWD. So ayun po, dahil po dun sa dalawang naunang topic, no. So mas na-enlighten tayo sa mga karapatan and mga legal issues din na meron din pala yung PWD. Alam lang natin para sa babae, para sa mga gay, so para sa mga ikatlong lahi, pero meron din pala sa PWD. Tapos yun nga, katulad ng nabanggit ko kanina, so super proud ako sa member namin. So super thankful din ako kay Prestin na nakuha or naging member si Rocky sa amin dito sa JCI Biñan. So at natutuwa naman ako na kahit ilang buwan pa lang, Ate Tin, ilang buwan Prestin, ilang buwan pa lang si Rocky. Talagang parang ilang buwan pa lang.
Ilang buwan? Parang 3 months pa lang. Tama ba?
So, parang 3 months
Super
pa lang.
Super active yan.
naging blessing in disguise na rin yung pandemic siguro na nakalabas agad siya sa JCI Biñan at nakapag-share agad siya sa iba't ibang chapters ng kanya mga experiences. So ayun, kaya super thankful ako unang-una kay Prestine dahil nga sa pag-recruit kay Rocky. Tapos kay Rocky is siyempre pag-share sa buong JCI, hindi lang sa JCI Biñan kundi sa buong JCI community. So, ayun. So, marami pong salamat. Na hindi pala hadlang ang pagiging PWD para maging isang JCI member. So, ayun pala. So, thank you very much po.
Thank you so much, RVP Mark. Also, kanina po, nag-raise po ng hand si DIR Edison.
Hello po.
Hello
Good evening
po,
po.
sir.
Ayan, so good evening everyone. Una po sa lahat, gusto ko i-comment yung ito yung kagaya natin webinar ngayong gabi nito, yung Pinay Power with Disability. So sobrang alam mo yun, sobrang nakakaantig ng puso yung natalakay natin from the very beginning ng ating webinar tonight. At syempre, ako po kasi ay may kamag-anak na PWD. So I have yung uncle ko, PWD siya. Hindi siya nakakapagsalita, hindi siya nakakakain mag-isa. Kumbaga parang kailangan niya talaga ng alalay. So sa lahat, simula nung naging discussion natin kanina, napakarami kong natutunan as an PWD advocate din. Sobrang alam mo yung inspiration yung natalakay from the stories ng iba't ibang PWs na meron tayo. Lalong-lalo na kanina si Ma'am Raquel, grabe, saludo ako sa iyo ma'am, as in sobrang munti ka na akong umiyak kanina while listening on your speech, no. So sobrang thank you for telling your story on us. It become our inspiration, alam mo yun, kasi pinatunayan mo na hindi pala dahilan o hindi hadlang yung pagiging isang PWD para pag-abutin yung mga pangarap mo at maging inspiration sa ibang tao. Alam mo yun, yung story mo sadyang talagang nakakapukaw ng puso ng nakararami at talaga namang nakaka-inspire at maaaring makapagbigay ng hope. Hindi lang sa akin, bagkus alam kong maraming taong pwedeng mabigyan mo pa ng inspiration and hope. At alam mo, dagdag ko lamang po, no? Kasi napansin natin sa iba't ibang community natin, parang hindi ganoon nabibigyan ng importansya or ng platform yung PWDs. Like for example, in our barangay, in our vicinity, most of the time, ang binibigyan nila ng importance is yung mga senior citizens. I'm not against sa mga senior citizens, pero syempre, 'di ba, iba pa rin yung rights ng mga PWD kasi sila, meron na silang daladalang special na karamdaman. Tapos sila ay, syempre, tatanda rin sila. So, grabe. And also yung gusto natin i-comment yung mga family nila na kung saan binibigyan sila ng importansya, binibigyan sila ng words of wisdom na para mag-strive pa, para gawin pa yung mga bagay at magbigay ng inspiration sa ibang tao. At syempre, Ma'am Raquel, sobrang ginising mo yung alam mo yun, yung gabi namin. Kumbaga, matutulog kaming ang sarap sa piling kasi nakarinig kami ng istorya ng isang inspirational na mensahe mula sa isang PWD na kasi maraming kabataan ngayon ang talaga namang alam mo yun, nagpapakain sa anxiety, discrimination, and also bullying. Pero ikaw, pinatunayan mo na hindi hadlang yung mga bagay na yun para tumigil, para huminto. Kumbaga ikaw, gaya nga na sabi mo po kanina, ignore them and do your own part para mag-move forward and mag-move onward sa buhay. Kasi at the end of the day, di ba, ikaw yung mag-author ng life mo. At the end of the day, ikaw yung magbibigay ng kulay at sa future mo, di ba? So sobrang thank you po at maraming salamat po sa pagkakataon na isa sa mapakinggan yung storya mo at talaga namang ito'y ikukwento ko pa sa mga susunod ko pang mga kaibigan, mga kasalamuha. Talagang tatatak sa akin kung ano man yun ang napag-usapan at talakay natin ngayong gabi ito. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much po, sir. Kanina po, nag-raise po ng hand ang JCI Tabaco ay VP May Dinsay. Hello po. IVP May Dinsay po ng JCI Tabaco. Kindly unmute yourself po. Nako, mukhang nahiya na po. Okay, so last one po, Press Cheska. Hello, Press Cheska. Any insight po from the topic for tonight?
Okay. First, I would like to congratulate my batchmate and JCI Biñan for a very, very, very nice training for tonight. And of course, to all the co-host chapters. And of course, to the speakers earlier, sila attorney and si Press Jeanette. Thank you so much for the very elaborate and sobrang nakatulong sa amin. Eye-opener yung ibang mga laws na hindi namin alam that we can actually use in the future and how to help our fellow PWDs. And kay Ms. Raki, I was very moved with your story. Sobrang na-inspire ako tonight. Really, what you have is you're really an inspiration to everyone. So thank you so much for sharing your life story with us. Ayun lang. Thanks, Ms. Rhea.
Thank you so much, Press Cheska. Okay, so now we're going to proceed po to the awarding of certificate po. Okay, so we would like to give the certificate of appreciation to Ms. Raquel Sara Castro for sharing her invaluable time, knowledge, and experiences on thriving despite discrimination and disability during the online webinar entitled Pinay Power with Disability, held on 14th of July 2021 via Zoom, with the sign of our 2021 LO President of JCI Biñan, Maria Cristina R. Arcega. Let's give Ma'am Raki a round of applause, a virtual round of applause.
Thank you, everyone.